Hey, it's JJ from Braw Beard. I hope you're all well. Thanks for joining me. Today we are going to fix this fork in my beard. There's a lot of people who like the fork in their beard. It sits natural for some people, myself included. I have this natural split in my beard. But personally, I prefer it when it's together. Alright, so I'm going to show you how I get around this. Especially when I'm going to events like weddings or speaking events or anything like that. I prefer when it's neat and tidy and coming to a single point rather than two. So I'll show you how I get around this. And by the end of the video, we'll have it back in shape. Alright, so first things first, in the morning, every morning I'm using Braw Beard Wash, which is our natural shampoo. That just gets the hair clean, conditions it, it's got aloe vera in it as well, which is great for the skin. It keeps itchiness, irritation away as well. And then when I'm out of the shower, or out of the bath, whatever, once it's washed and clean, I will towel dry my beard gently. I don't use a hairdryer personally, I prefer to towel dry it gently. And I say gently as well, because a lot of people rub aggressively with the towel. That can damage the follicles underneath and irritate the skin if you have sensitive skin. So once my beard is dry, I use beard oil, raw beard oil. The one I'm using at the moment is Anniversary 22. So the way to use this is dispense a little bit in your hands. We use these stopper caps as well. They're designed to stop any oil spilling out. We do sell the pipettes as well. Some people prefer the pipettes. But I prefer the stopper caps, because then if you drop it in the bathroom, you're not going to spill any product. So dispense some of that out into your hand like that. It just comes out, just like you're using a ketchup bottle. Rub it in your hands together, and then rub it over the facial hair, rubbing it right down to the skin underneath. Again, moisturises the skin, keeps the itchiness and irritation away, keeps the dry skin away, so you don't have any on your black t-shirt. Because that is an embarrassing thing, I know that, from speaking to people and they're looking at your shirt, seeing the white flakes around your neckline. You don't want that. And then take the Braw Beard comb. This has wide teeth. It's designed to detangle. That's what a comb is for, alright? It's to detangle the hair. And how does that help the fork in your beard? Well, if you've got snags in your facial hair, it could be pulling to one side. You know, if there's clumped up somewhere, the hair could be pulling to one side. So if you comb it through, you're evenly splitting out the hairs to the direction that they should be going in, okay? You're getting out the snags, getting out the knots. And if you see already, it looks better already. But we're not done yet. There is still that little split at the bottom, okay? So then I would take Braw Beard butter, which is in between a butter and a balm. There's so many products on the market these days. When I created this product, there was lots of balms on the market. But the balms were really waxy and sticky. They left a horrible residue. So I created this one, and it felt more like butter in comparison to the others. That's where the name beard butter comes from. So scoop a small amount out into your finger. This has beeswax in it, has other waxy elements, shea butter, mango butter, that kind of stuff. And what it does is, it takes a wee while just to melt it down your hands there, but it melts with the heat of your hand, alright? And then, once you apply it to the facial hair, it sets slightly. It still feels super smooth, like I said, it's like a buttery texture. It still feels super smooth, but the beeswax and the other wax elements give the beard a hold. You see, I can kind of pull it to the side there, and it holds. Same that side. And it holds, right? So, I use this, pull it into the middle slightly. I use this to keep the fork of my beard away. It's like a secret weapon I've got. Now I take the Braw Beard brush, thousands of bristles in there, and then brush that through. Just brush the product through, evenly distributes the product throughout the hair. So there you go, just down from the cheek, down to the bottom. And get the underside as well. Get the product on the underside. You want to be covering your whole beard here. And it doesn't feel waxy, like I said, it still feels super soft. There isn't a lot of product in there, but it's enough just to do the job. So it's holding it there, sort of attach a wee bit. And if you see there, I can just finish it up with my hand, pull it at the bottom. We've got a nice, tidy shaped beard there. And if you want to top it off, if you've got a big moustache, take the Braw Beard Mustache comb. Braw Beard Mustache comb. Braw Beard brand, Mustache comb. Take that and then just tweak the tash out to the side like that. There you go. It looks good. There we go. Fix the fork in my beard. So that's what I do when I go to weddings or events or anything I need to be face to face with the public. I get the Braw Beard butter in there after the oil and the comb and the brush. So that is my routine for fixing the fork in my beard. If you suffer from a fork in your beard, I hope this video has helped. Obviously forks come at all different lengths, but the beard butter will help you out right there. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share it with someone who may find this beneficial. I know there's a lot of people walking about there with forks in their beards. Some people like it, but I know it frustrates other people. So if you think this video may help them, please share it and let them see it. Thank you very much for your support. I hope you've enjoyed it. Stay safe, look after yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you later.